Hello, hello, hello. My name is Ryan Milkey. This is the Horseman Friday Night Clash at the Castle WWE Predictions live show. I was just reminiscing with that intro because I'm going to be changing it in 2 days. I have a new intro for House of the Dragon. If everyone remembers, that dragon came about because of the first season breakdowns, and we have a new one on Sunday, and I can't wait to show you all. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But before we get to that, of course, we're going to be breaking down the Clash at the Castle. I have seen SmackDown. It is a bit disappointing for me. I wasn't that entertained. I felt like a lot of the stuff that was on the main card wasn't even touched, but maybe that was by design. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, guys, as I said, my name's Ryan. Welcome to the Horseman. Let's welcome in our fellow horsemen and we'll just chat. Like I said, we'll be here for about 60 minutes tonight. It's only one of the hour-long weeks. And yeah, we'll be talking about House of the Dragon, The Boys, and The Acolyte as well later on this evening. Welcome in, Christina Payne. Good to see you. Thanks for being here early and present. And we've also got the man of mystery himself, Mystery Madness Collectibles, saying hello, everybody. That's a perfect segue. I will wait for him politely to finish his drink. And then we will click add to stage. Welcome in, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Pushing along.
Yeah. So my first question is, you have sodas literally sat right there. So have you been opening sodas recently, or are they just in the studio?
Those were just in the studio.
They're just in camera shot for no apparent reason, but just to be there.
Just to be there.
That would mess up my OCD. I would be like, why are they there?
I know. I need to clean this place up, man. You should see it. It's a disaster.
Yeah, well, we've been wanting to see it, but I think because it's a disaster, we haven't seen it. Because you've been running the studio tour of what you've got.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, I know you did say backstage that you weren't caught up on the wrestling as much as some of the people, maybe. So your predictions tonight might be quite interesting.
Yep.
Because you're not familiar with all the storylines going on right now.
No.
I will say though, it should be a good show. It's the first one in Scotland ever, first pay-per-view ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been about almost a month that I have not watched wrestling. So yeah, it's been a while.
Wow. Okay. Hey, Corey, welcome in tonight.
Hey, Corey.
Look at that.
I
I'm
know.
just going to leave it up there for a couple of seconds because of your photo.
They already got it going on.
Guys, follow Corey. Corey always changes their logo to what their current mood is within the TV world and movie world. And it's always fun and interesting to see what they change it to.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Corey. Guys, there's only 2 horsemen on the screen, and we do have 3 of us, so please welcome on. Last but not least, our fellow friend, Poppin. Charles, how you doing, my friend?
Hey. I'm doing good. What is up, guys? What is up? Happy to be here. It's Friday. So super stoked.
Yeah. It's been a chill week. Charles, how's the week been for you? I know you've been busy with work. I know we hung out on Tuesday with Let's Chat. I'm sure we'll talk about that later on. That was a fun evening.
That was a blast. It was a record-setting evening for the channel too. So yeah. It's been a good week. It's hot. It's real hot right now.
Yeah.
I'm in an enclosed garage right now. I can't have the door open because we live on a busy street and stuff, and I'm sitting there sweating. So it's not very comfortable. But it's Friday night. Where else would I be?
Aren't we here mostly every night?
Lately, yes.
Somewhere or another, yeah. Lately, we're usually always here.
I think that especially this past week, I have sat in this chair or on that stool at this workbench and that TV and computer and workstation more than I've actually been in my house after work.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah. Which is
nice.
No complaint, because at some point that's going to dry up, but no complaint at all. So
you don't have an AC in there?
No.
Dude.
Oh. I open the big door, and I open the back door and let the air blow through.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be putting a mini split up in there or just a window unit and running a drain out to the yard or something.
If I own the place, I probably would put a mini split in it, but we rent.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't even have central air. We have window unit, so
yeah.
But definitely my next garage will definitely have either a window unit or something in it for sure.
Something in it. Yeah.
For sure.
Love it. Well, I want to thank you both for joining me. I know it's Friday. I know it's Horseman. I know it's not a commitment, but you guys always are here present, and I thank you for it every single week. And it just so happens to be, guys, that I'm hosting again, and we're back on a WWE pay-per-view thing. Yep. It's kind of like I get to do my own thing these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did make a nice slideshow as always for everybody, so you don't have to just look at our ugly mugs all week, all night. Sorry, you can look at the photographs I shared. Randy, I'm going to test you. Can you name these people from left to right?
Nope.
Do you know who the second to left is?
Oh, well, that's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. And do you know who the guy on the far right is?
I cannot remember his name.
Okay.
So, no. I know him,
you
but
know
I
who he
remember
is.
his name. And I know one looks like is that Bianca and Nick?
Bianca.
And is her name Nix or something like that?
No.
Storm or something? I can't remember her name.
She comes out as Storm, but it's Jade Cargill.
Yeah, that I just remember her with the silver hair and all that when she comes out.
Yeah, AEW, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the twins, but I can't remember which twin. Is that Jay or?
Yeah, that's main event. Yeah, the other twin would never be on a photo. He's irrelevant.
Okay.
Shots fired. Oh, I love it. Christina Payne says, everybody please remember to body slam the like button, wrestling style.
Yeah.
Nice one. I like that.
Yes.
Nice one. Yeah.
The guy on the far right, Charles, do you want to let Randy know who that is?
Far right, that's Andrew McGillicuddy, I believe. Yeah.
Andrew McGillicuddy.
Yeah. That's Andrew McGillicuddy.
Randy, does that help?
Nope.
Drew McIntyre.
Okay, I was going to say, I know he's the one that CM Punk messed up his title and he held it for the shortest title in WWE. Yeah. I know him. I just don't remember his name.
Yeah, no worries. I got you. Sorry for putting you on the spot. Yeah, 5 minutes and 37 seconds. Yeah, he did say in the ring that was probably longer than most of the people could spend in bed, which was quite a nice line that he fired at everybody. Tonight and tomorrow.
I can sleep all night.
Tonight and tomorrow, WWE is in the Hydro at the Clash at the Castle. It isn't actually a castle; it's an arena, but it's a nice area. You guys might be familiar with it on this channel from my Stormzy concert that I did 2 years ago. It's the same arena.
Yep.
Corey says they're great. Got a con in the morning and can't sleep, so I'll spend my time here. Corey, you are legend.
Same here, dude. When my cons come up, I cannot sleep because I'm so excited. So I feel their pain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Didn't you guys go to a Comic-Con at this location?
No.
Or weren't you going to, maybe?
No.
I thought this was...
I went to Scotland Comic-Con, but that was in Edinburgh.
Oh, I thought that was at this location. Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, you're good. I know. The only time I've been here is with the Stormzy concert when I went with Amy 2 years ago.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, let's get straight into it, shall we? We'll go from bottom to top. So Charles first. We have the WWE Women's Champion Bayley, and she is set to go against Scotland's own Piper Niven. Charles, go ahead.
Piper Niven, she's a newbie in my book. She doesn't. Again, my thought, she doesn't deserve a title shot yet. She's there because she's Scottish. It's her home turf. Bailey wins. Bailey retains until at least SummerSlam. Money in the Bank, something like that. Bailey wins.
I like it. Strong, forceful answer there. I like it. Maybe sounds like you might have said that before, maybe.
Possibly.
NC Collectibles. Hello all. Good to see you.
Hey,
Thanks for being here. They say Bailey to retain. Chelsea going to cost Piper the shot. Ooh, I've not heard that one. Chelsea Green. Chelsea costs Piper the shot.
Okay.
Okay. Randy, you're up to bat, my friend.
Well, I have to go with Bailey because I've only seen Piper a couple of times, so I would have to stick with Bailey.
She used to be Dewdrop. Do you remember Dewdrop?
Yes. Was she really?
That's her. That's Dewdrop.
Okay. Did not know that. So I just learned something.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I would have to.
Was a Vince McMahon-ism, the stupid naming of characters and not letting them get off it. And then obviously she got to go back to who she really is when Triple H took over. But yeah, so Bailey you're going with, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Bailey.
Okay. I like
she hasn't had the title that long, has she? No,
she got it at Backlash, right?
That's what I thought. She won it at Backlash.
Yeah, off EO Sky.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
She'll keep it.
Okay. Interesting. So for me, this is a no-brainer. We're going into this. It's a weird thing that the WWE seem to have done. Piper Niven is a heel and Bailey is a babyface in this current character setup that they've got going on. But Piper Niven is in her hometown and in her home stadium, so she's going to be cheered and loved like a babyface. And Bailey, if you know anything about Bailey in the European wrestling fandom, we love Bailey. We sing her songs from the rafters. Oh, Bailey. Yep. That came from the British and the European fans, because the American fans are boring and don't seem to sing. We have to teach those guys how to be fans, it seems. Maybe not after tomorrow, because the Scotland crowd doesn't look that good, but the France one looked incredibly amazing and was completely different to what we've ever heard ever before. So it's kind of weird how they're both going into this match basically going to be loved by the crowd.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I agree with Charles. Piper Niven, as much as she's a good wrestler, and I like her, and she's Scottish, and that's cool. She's only in this match because we're in Scotland. She has no rivalry with Bailey. She has no storyline with Bailey. This thing has happened over the literal last maybe 9 days that this storyline's been going on. So for me, it's just a thank you for being a WWE star. Here's a pay-per-view match in front of your home crowd. Bailey retains, of course. I think Bailey's probably going to lose this at Money in the Bank. That's what my prediction is. Bailey retains and she loses this at Money in the Bank just before SummerSlam.
Oh.
Okay.
Just before.
Interesting. Just before SummerSlam, yeah. But we'll see. Let's move on. Now we'll go the opposite way. I'll go first on this one and we'll go down. Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. I'll be quick with this one. I personally think that, from the words of Logan Paul, Piper's done nothing to gain the title. Nice wording, yeah, I like that. Piper has done nothing to gain it. That's a good point. Back to this one though. Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. I personally think that Chad Gable hasn't done anything to win this match either. He's going through a feud with his own Alpha Academy stuff. I want Sami Zayn to hold on to this a little bit longer. I think it would be a very, very interesting match to have Sami Zayn versus Gunther again in Germany at the next pay-per-view Bash in Berlin. I would like Gunther to take it off him. I'm sorry, but it'd be interesting if Gunther took it off him and everyone got scared again that he was going to go on a huge run, but he loses it again maybe a couple of weeks later because he's really going for the main event scene. But it would be cool to do something with Gunther in his hometown. I'd like to see Sami Zayn to retain. I don't think Chad Gable will help with anything like with Otis. I think Otis will actually get involved and punch Gable. Sami to retain, Otis sabotages Chad, and they finally leave the Alpha Academy. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like Otis to leave. I would like him to punch Chad, get the massive pop, leave with Tozawa and Maxine, and then on Monday Night Raw, Chad Gable joins the... I can't remember the name of the two boys now. There's two guys that are brothers. I think he should join them, and then it would be a trio. The Creed brothers. There we go. They just jumped to me. The Creed brothers. I think he would be brilliant with those. So yeah, long-winded to short answer. Sami Zayn to retain.
Okay.
Randy?
Same. I like him. And now that you have your storyline there, I would really want to see that. So yeah, I will stick with same. So
okay. So just to give you a bit of background, Chad Gable has been pushing the Alpha Academy for weeks now. They've been getting a notice his face and saying, you're pathetic, you need to win, and he doesn't win because of it. And when he goes to do the worm, he says, no, you can't do that, and all that kind of stuff. Been building. And I feel that Chad Gable's had an Intercontinental Championship match every single month since WrestleMania, and he hasn't won it. So this should be the defining one. He can't go for it no more.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But yeah, you think the same. I know you've not been watching it, so I don't expect much from you. Charles, where do you stand on this one?
This is an interesting one. I'm going to have to go against you both. Chad Gable wins this. Otis helps him win, but Monday night, Otis turns on him because now he's a champ and wants a title match.
Just give me the salt bait, Charles, because that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. You are cooking up some heat, my friend. That would be an instant hit.
Yeah.
I can see it now. I can see it now. Chad Gable comes out on Monday Night Raw. He's all like, yay, I did it, thank you, I did it. Doesn't pay attention to what Otis did whatsoever. And then Otis gets the mic and says, hang on a minute. Yeah, that'd be good. Charles spitting fire with that, says NC Collectibles. Love it.
Yes.
Charles, I taught you well, my friend. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Wow. Ooh. I want to be wrong now. I want Charles to be right. That would be sick. But then Sami Zayn's going to lose the title.
Yeah.
What happens with Sami then? Does he go back and join Kevin with the bloodline? Because Kevin needs help. Although I will let you on in a secret, at the end of SmackDown tonight, Randy Orton did return live in Scotland. So to help Kevin. So that was fun. Interesting. I like that, Charles. That's a good one. I like that you're against us, and I think it's an absolute banger of a prediction. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Moving on. Randy, you can go first on this one, my friend. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Now, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are both Scottish chicks, and they're both from Glasgow also.
Oh. Oof. I don't know. I still think Bianca and her will still stay the tag team champions.
Okay, I like it. I know you've not been watching it, so I can understand why you might think that. And just looking at the wrestlers themselves, like Shayna Baszler was just on a NXT Battlegrounds pay-per-view, and I think she lost in that. And that was like a UFC style fight.
Really?
Yeah. So and Zoe Stark is boring as well. NC Collectible says Jade and Bianca to retain, so they're with you, Randy. Charles, what side of the fence are you sitting on here?
Jade and Bianca retain. I think I said this before. Dawn and Fire, sorry, couldn't remember their names, are only there again, kind of like Piper Niven, because they're Scottish. They're in Scotland. They need the home crowd. They're there for that. Baszler, Baszler and Stark. Baszler to me is just a younger Ronda Rousey. To me, she's trying to model herself after Ronda Rousey. She's a hell of a wrestler, a hell of a fighter. But Bianca and Jade Cargill retain for sure.
Strong, independent chats, and from you guys, it's interesting. Are you gonna say so, Charles?
No.
Okay. For me, it's all around the board, guys. I think Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will probably retain this. I agree with Charles' sentiments that Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are already in this because they're Scottish. I like that they spent at least a couple of weeks being around this scene backstage and stuff to make it make sense that why they were here. I like that. And unfortunately, we did get some bad news and some sad news that Alba Fire lost her mother this past yesterday or the past 24 hours. So, condolences from all the Horsemen, especially to the family of Alba Fire for that, because that's just horrible news. So I did wonder whether WWE would ever go down the sympathy role with this and be like, we'll give you the titles for the weekend and you're going to lose them on Monday, but like to honor your family and because you know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether they would do that or if that was insensitive to do. Like, I don't know. So I kind of talked myself out of that because for me, there's an underlying storyline here, and it's Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill being the most dominant force in the women's tag team for the rest of the year. Get to Royal Rumble, one of the other throws one of the other out of the ring at the Royal Rumble to cause the rift, and then you have a one-on-one at WrestleMania.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Definitely.
Who would you think would win in that prediction?
Bianca Belair would win the first one, but I think it would be a rerun of Cody's story from last year, 39-40. I think it would be a rerun again at the next one, and that's when Jade would then be given the over. Because I personally think Jade and Bianca are together now so that Jade can learn from one of the best in the ring and not also be so out there on camera and expose herself for her lack of talent, basically. So I think if she works with Bianca for the rest of the year, she learns a lot from her. They have a feud where they can put into practice what they've learned with each other, but she doesn't quite beat her because Bianca Belair is a badass, especially at WrestleMania.
She is.
And I think it would be cool to do a year-long run like Cody did, but do it with the females this time, with Jade being a heel, Bianca being a babyface, because I think Jade could smash it out the park if she had a good run with a heel for a whole year. Because I liked her in AEW, and I've said it somewhere before today. Her physique, God,
that's what I agree. She's tall. She's built. So
yeah, there's not many wrestlers that would ever starstruck me, but if I ever met her and she was in ring gear, I would not know where to look, what to say, how to react. No, I would stop computing.
Yes,
it would be a hello.
Yep.
And she's gorgeous, but it's just the physique. It's an absolute specimen of a human body. But yeah, again, too long of a winded answer for you guys. I apologize. We are nearly 30 minutes in.
You're good.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, that's what I do. So all around the board, guys, we all think that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are going to retain.
Yeah.
Nice one.
And NC Collectible says the same thing as well.
Awesome. I like it. So, This one's a big one. Undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles in an I Quit match. Now, a couple of things I'll lay down on the ground. Cody Rhodes has never been in an I Quit match in his entire career.
Nope.
AJ Styles has been in 6 and won 4 of them. I will give that information to you freely.
Oh,
and it was also Cody Rhodes' idea to do this.
Yeah,
AJ Styles won 4 of these matches. Yeah, he's been in 6 and he's won 4 of them.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I know he won a couple of them, but I didn't know he was into 6 of them.
Yeah,
and won 4
over
of
his whole
them.
career through AEW, through TNA, and through everywhere that he's wrestled.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's been in 6 matches. Yeah,
AJ Styles is badass anyway when it comes to that part. Yeah,
one of my favorite wrestlers, probably top 3 on the roster right now in the male locker room. Charles, I think you're up with this one. Would you like to go first on this? What do you think's going to happen?
This is a tough one for me, and I said it earlier. I'm 50-50 on this one, hoping they can both win or both lose. I got to go back to the time frame. Cody hasn't had the belt that long. He worked, they brought that story on for almost 2 years, him trying to get the title, everything. Cody retains. It's going to be one hell of a fight. But as you alluded to earlier, AJ Styles still wins to a point.
Yeah.
So, and I'll leave it at that so you can explain that later.
Nice. Andy, where are you going with this? Like I say, I know you've not been following the story recently, but AJ did have a match with Cody at Backlash and he lost.
Yeah.
I think you watched that one, right? Because we were here, we did the breakdown for it on the channel. I think you watched that. It was probably the last match you watched.
Yeah.
And now we're back. So since that's all happened, AJ Styles was backstage looking all down and depressed. And do you remember when Mark Henry came out and said he was going to retire and then he body slammed John Cena in the middle of the ring?
Yep.
Well, basically, AJ Styles did the same thing. He asked for some personal time in the ring from Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis granted it to him. He was in a suit, and he came out and he basically lied to the whole crowd and said that he was going to retire, and then he went back on it and said, I'm never going to retire. I'm going against Cody one more time, and I want one more fight. And then another week went on, and Cody said, I'll give you an I Quit match. Who do you think's going to win this one?
Oh, I still think it'll be Cody, because my prediction is Cody is going to stay until Roman Reigns comes back, and then that's going to be the fight right there. So that's just my prediction.
Interesting. Interesting you say Roman Reigns and not The Rock.
No.
Because they had that talk in the ring last time, didn't they? When The Rock says, when I return, whether you've got that or not, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
And he give him that watch back that he gifted him. So I don't know if Roman's ever going to get back involved with the title with Cody, but I do definitely want to see
either way. At least.
Right,
whether it's The Rock or Roman Reigns, he's going to stay to that with that title until that story comes back.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. So what do you think's going to happen with AJ then if he says I quit? Because these wrestlers never quit, do they? It's just a saying, right?
Yeah. He ain't gonna quit.
Okay. Well, there was a little bit of information that I haven't told you that's been happening for the last couple of weeks, just to spice up my reaction a little bit. TNA are involved with WWE. I don't know if you know about that. They're partnering with WWE.
Really?
Yeah, TNA and WWE are partnering. It might not be main roster WWE, but it's definitely NXT, because we had the women's TNA champion come at the Royal Rumble. Remember when she came out at the Royal Rumble and everyone was shocked? And stuff like that, and stuff's been going on in the background, and conversations have been happening. I'm about to blow your mind, because I love AJ Styles because of where he came from, because of the man that he was in TNA. One of my all-time favorite factions and storylines are the Aces and Eights in TNA with Bully Ray and the biker jackets, and it turned into one of the best things that ever happened. AJ Styles was one of the most pivotal parts of the story, and I loved him, and he changed so much. NXT is not NXT. TNA is where I fell in love with AJ Styles. And when he came to WWE, I was a little bit disappointed that he wasn't utilized in the way that I would like him to be. He was good enough to be a WWE star, but I feel like he lost some of his character by becoming a generic WWE star. Long story short, TNA are involved. I think AJ Styles will lose this match. Cody Rhodes will retain, but there's a caveat. AJ Styles is going to say I quit, and he's actually going to mean it, and he's going to leave the WWE, and you're going to see him on Wednesday night in TNA.
Oh.
I think he's being swapped back to TNA for 6 months to help them and to do things like that, and the storyline. It's just going to be one of the best
things from, so I could see it.
That is where he came from, and he'd never been anywhere since, you know? He went there to WWE and then back to there now that they're working partnership. There you go. Cody to retain, AJ leaves WWE. Don't think he leaves WWE in the sense of he's no longer there. I think he's still under a contract, but it's a special contract with a working relationship with TNA. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, yeah. He came out this evening on SmackDown with Luke Gallows and Anderson behind him. The Good Brothers. The Good Brothers are in NXT.
Yep.
The NXT is where they're doing the deal with the TNA. So just stay tuned for all that kind of stuff because it's very, very interesting. But I think AJ Styles is going to say I quit, and I think he's going to mean it. And I think it's going to be made a point that he actually means it. He's going to walk out and it's going to be a big scene because that's never happened. These I quit matches are fake. We've had many of them over the years, but nobody ever actually quits.
Nope.
So I think it would make storylines if he actually just walks out. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm hyped for it. It's going to be a good match. Hey, Ken, welcome in. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Please smash that like button. The main event. The main event. Doesn't it look like Hogwarts behind these guys?
Does. I was thinking the same thing.
It's not Scotland. Because it's called Clash at the Castle, and we're not actually in a castle. We're in a bloody weird arena. They could have actually done it in bloody castles. It would look so cool, and it would just make the UK and Scottish people look crazy if everyone was lining up outside the castles, like in chainmail, and it'd be so good. The Americans would be like,
it does look like Hogwarts.
If you dress up in knight's armor, you get in free. Yeah.
Yeah, you got that little thing I'm trying to figure out behind what's his name there, the champion there. It looks like Bixby from the flying thing that Hagrid had.
Yeah, good catch. I like that we're joking about this because I'm going to get straight into this. Damian Priest is an absolute joke of a champion. What a segue that was, right?
Yeah.
I can't stand the guy. Absolutely can't stand the guy in WWE. I like him. I like his story. He was a homeless man 2-3 years ago, and now he's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion in WWE. So it just shows that if you put your mind to it, you can really do what you want to do. And I admire him for that. But as a character in the WWE, you can't stand him. As a leader of the Judgment Day, now that Mami's left, don't like him. I personally think Finn Balor is a better leader and a better wrestler and would have been better champion here. Would have made a better storyline. But, and there is a but to this, Damian Priest retains because Drew McIntyre, unfortunately, in his hometown, play the smallest violin in the world. Drew McIntyre is losing in Scotland, people. And it's going to make him so angry, so pissed off, and so annoyed. And do you know why? Because old CM Punk hasn't been around for 3.5 weeks on TV. Oh. I wonder why that is. So I want to let people remember when CM Punk was in AEW and they came to London for the pay-per-view, All In. CM Punk was not treated very good by the company. He had to arrive by the tube. He got lost, if everyone remembers that story. He was on the tube the night before because AEW didn't give him a taxi from his hotel or anything. It was quite an interesting story. Why has CM Punk not been on TV for 3.5 weeks? I think they secretly flown him already over to the UK, and he's already been here before the others arrived. I think CM Punk comes out and costs Drew McIntyre the title again, and it's just going to lead to their feud later down the line at SummerSlam. A little caveat with a little bit of salt, I think CM Punk takes the title off Damian Priest at Money in the Bank. That's my prediction. I'm kind of giving you two predictions in one there. NC Collectibles, Drew to win the title after Dominic runs away from Liv in the ring and costs Damian the title. Ooh. I never thought about Dominic and Liv. Why would you ever leave the hotel room and go back to her arena? She gave Dominic the key to her hotel room last week. I'd still be in there with her. I wouldn't be going to no Scottish pay-per-view. I'd be in a hotel room with Liv Morgan still. Like, Dominic, get your act together, mate. I like that one, though, NC. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Randy, with all that information I've thrown at you, where are you going?
I respect your storyline and all that, but I don't know. I think Drew is going to win it.
In Scotland. So you don't think CM Punk's going to stop him?
No. I think he'll come out. He'll do the CM Punk thing where he just comes to the thing and plays the music after he wins it. And then they will have it, the thing at the Money at the Bank. But I think Drew's going to win it.
Interesting. I think it's more of I just think it's a funny, poetic story if he loses in Scotland. I just think it'd be hilarious and would be. I could just see it. I could just see him going absolutely psychotic rage at the end of the pay-per-view because he lost in his own town.
Yeah. But then, but I think Drew's going to win it. And what would be the kicker is if he won it in 4 minutes and beats Dominic, beats,
Damian. Yeah, interesting.
But that ain't going to happen because you got to have a match longer than that. So.
It might have happened in the Vince era, but maybe not so much in the Triple H.
No, it won't happen.
I like it, though. That's a good one.
Because, I mean, Drew come on. He would... I just see him beating Priest like nothing. Not a problem.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I'll see CM Punk play the music. He might not even come out, but like old style, play the music and get him all tore up. And then, yeah, and keep doing that a little bit.
Take his spotlight.
Yeah, take his spotlight away from him.
Interesting. Charles, you've heard mine and Randy's thoughts and feelings on this one. You've even heard from NC Collectibles in the chat. Where do you stand on this one?
Oh, this is another tough one for me. A disclaimer: does everyone have their seatbelts on?
Oh,
yeah.
You guys
Although
ready
I'm not
for
legally
this?
required to wear them in the UK, but yeah, depends on who drives the right side of the road.
You might want to put a 5-point harness on for this one, boys and girls.
Oh, okay, double.
So this is going to be a great match between the two. I think they're not equal opponents, but they're good enough. They both have their ups and downs. I think Drew wins. But here's the caveat to that. Drew wins, but he gets help.
What, by Liv Morgan?
Not Liv Morgan. No, he gets help from CM Punk, of all people. CM Punk helps him. CM Punk helps him win the title.
And
then takes it from him whenever.
Oh, that's evil.
That's good though, and demands a title match with him on Money in the Bank or something like that. I could see that happening too. That's a good call.
You wouldn't have that title if it wasn't for me. I'm the one that got that title for you.
Yeah, I demand a title match for you. I helped you. Blah blah. Yeah, so good one.
Play mind games. Drew's gonna win it. He's gonna play mind games with him. CM Punk, maybe CM Punk's turning a new leaf. Okay. They don't buddy up, but they're playing. He's playing the mind game. CM Punk's good at mind games.
Yeah, he's really good at mind games.
We've seen it. So, my pick on this one is Drew wins with CM Punk's help.
Damn it. You're getting good at this, Charles.
Yeah, he is.
NC Collectible says, Charles, I think you fell asleep because you're dreaming. CM Punk versus Drew at Money at the Bank. Love it. Love it. I think CM Punk and Drew is a SummerSlam match, definitely not a Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
That's why I said CM Punk would take the title of Damian Priest at Money in the Bank, because, yeah, I think that's what will happen. It'd be that's just my prediction now. Guys, I think that's the end of the wrestling pay-per-view stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no. We have a little conversation about Uncle Howdy. So they've been teasing this stuff. If you guys don't already know, last Monday we got the final QR code. I believe there was a QR code tonight in SmackDown, but I haven't had time to prove around YouTube to see what that all came down to. There was a clock timer last Monday night, and it had this clock on it, which basically leads to Monday Night Raw. And it said, you refused salvation. The reckoning is inevitable. So all things are leading to the Wyatt Six or something with Uncle Howdy rearing its head on Monday Night Raw. But I would just like to put a little caveat into everybody's head. Uncle Howdy is, as we know, Bo Dallas. And if you've been following the QR codes, there has also been a white cloaked figure, which is the bride. We know as to be the bride. Well, we've kind of figured out in the community that that's Nikki Cross. Where's Nikki Cross from? She's from Scotland and she's from Glasgow. So, if I'm going to put my thinking hat on, imagine the end of WWE. You remember when we get the little logo in the corner, and that's how you know that's the end of the pay-per-view?
Yep.
Imagine the lights go out. Everything goes red, like the Fiend used to be. And then it comes back to dark, and we start getting Bray Wyatt's fireflies with everyone's torches in the crowd. And it lights up the stadium, and on the stage, all you can see is two silhouettes of people. One being Uncle Howdy, one being the bride. And we end, the final thing you hear as you go off air is Michael Cole absolutely losing his shit. Like, oh my God. And then it goes off. Because that draws so much intrigue to the end of the show. And the next thing we're going to see is Monday Night Raw when that timer runs out. It's the next thing we see. And then if it starts on Monday night with them walking down to the ring, I think it's one of the best entrances they could have ever done for the anticipation they've built for so long. Yes. I pray to God that they do that. And if I say it loud enough, Triple H might actually hear me because he's only 60 miles down the road.
Yeah.
So he might hear me. I would love that to happen. Would you enjoy that? Would you enjoy that to the end of the pay-per-view, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Just the silhouette and the two people, you can clearly tell it's Uncle Howdy and the nun.
Yep.
And Michael, just the Michael Cole. I need to hear the Michael Cole in Michael.
I know.
Oh my
he does it so well, though.
God.
Yeah, he does it so well.
And then him and Pat McAfee huddling in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Cuddling each other and they go, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. So, no, I think that would be
I really like
that would be spot on awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Well, I think that is the end of the wrestling talk, guys. Yeah, we will just go ahead. We've got 15 minutes left of the stream, so we'll just power through all this stuff and we'll be out of here within the 60-minute, guys. And we can all go and enjoy the rest of our evening, hang out. I want to thank everybody that's been in the chat tonight. I know there's 4 or 5 people here. Very, 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 very much appreciate it. I know you could be anywhere else, but you always choose to hang out with us, whether there's 4 or 24, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm hanging out with the guys, the Horseman, and this is basically, for our own entertainment, and you guys get to watch along and stuff like that. But I do want to put out there, just before we get onto the TV show stuff, I will drop this down for a second. Regarding pay-per-views and predictions, I would like you guys to comment down below. Please don't do it in the chat because it's hard to find and to track. If you can comment down, as an actual comment down below, your predictions for what you think they're going to be. And if you get them 100% right, you get a golden ticket to come on to the Horseman and do a predictions next pay-per-view. And I'll do one at a time. Obviously, if there's multiple people that get it right, we'll try and figure a way to do it. But you can come on the Horseman if you get it right on the next pay-per-view that we break down. That just so happens that I'll be hosting, because it's usually when I'm hosting. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the wrestling stuff. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it, my friend.
Hey,
I appreciate you being here. I know it's late.
Girl.
Quick draw McGraw. So yeah, let's talk about Acolyte. Charles, are you watching this? Are you going to watch this? Are you have any interest in this?
I have no interest in this at all. I watched about the first 5 minutes of the first episode. Could not get into it. Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Randy, where do you sit on this fence? I know you've been at work. I know you've been busy, but have you seen any of the Acolyte?
Nope. I haven't even watched it. Not
Are you
really.
planning to?
No, not really.
Okay.
Sorry.
Quick Draw says he predicts that there's going to be some wrestling and some pinning, and he also predicts that there's going to be a winner. Quick Draw, you are smart, my friend.
Yeah.
Keep drinking whatever mommy feeds you, because it's special juice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, and I might watch an episode or two just to keep up with it with you guys, but I wasn't interested in it. So
Okay. So I will be brutally honest with you guys. I was a little bit interested in this, but the closer and closer it got to its release, I kind of lost a lot of interest in it. I've been watching it. As you will know, I break down these episodes with Headless every Wednesday night. Last week's was an interesting conversation last Wednesday, just prior. Headless absolutely hated this, and so did 95% of the Star Wars community.
Oh my god,
Didn't so much hate this episode. I feel like it gained a lot of hate for no apparent reason before the episode came out. Let's put it that way. I'm liking the way they're going with the story. I like the story adaptation of like a Western where something happens and then we have to find out from different people's perspectives what happened really and what went down. I like that. I like that the Jedi aren't as prim and proper as we know them to be in the later movies. I like that it's a different aspect of that. Like they could be bad. That's cool because it's changing what we know. Kind of clicked onto all the religion stuff, and we had that conversation with Headless. Yeah, it's a good show so far. Episode 3 was the worst of them, but I'm still going to watch it. It fills my week in. It gets me to House of the Dragon quicker. But, that was one of the main things. It was to get back into the spin and the routine of doing these live streams for House of the Dragon content. I do have a couple more slides just to show some characters. I do like that we have a Jedi Wookiee in this show. That's pretty badass. We have a Jedi Wookiee. This woman on the far right here, that's Trinity from Matrix, and we also have the guy on the far left is from Squid Game.
Yeah, I've recognized him, but I didn't know the other one until you just mentioned it. So
yeah, Trinity from Matrix.
Yeah.
Dan says, "Who would have thought scissoring these divorced babies?" Oh, you're bad. You're bad. You're bad, Victor. You're bad. You don't have another cool like photograph there of the Acolyte. I quite like it. 10 minutes left to the stream. We are now going to move on to The Boys. I absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, think that The Boys is probably the best superhero TV show ever made and will never, ever be beaten. Purely for the fact that it does not give two flying fucks about anything. Like, it will go hard on cancel culture and it won't give a fuck. And it won't give a fuck. Charles, are you trying to scissor with Randy?
No, I'm trying to make babies.
Oh, well, I make a lot, so you better be careful on that.
Sorry.
Be careful. Be careful. The Boys, as I was saying, if you haven't seen it, I would probably preference people to go into it with the understanding that you probably will be offended at some point, and you just need to swallow your pride and get over it, because that's the whole point of the show. The whole point of the show is to press your buttons and make you think, how did they say that and why did they do that? It's amazing. It's just I can't put it over enough. I've watched episodes 1, 2, and 3 of season 4 that they just dropped, and it's brilliant. Randy, what do you think of this? Are you liking The Boys?
Oh yeah, and I just watched season 1 of the new. I haven't got 2 or 3 yet, but yeah, yeah. Like you said, no holds bar. I mean, you got sex with animals, you got everything in it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. And if you think sex with animals is too far, that's nothing compared to some of the stuff that happens.
Yes, exactly.
It's unbelievable. Like at some points, I have to pause the TV, and it's at the worst moments where it's very vulgar and very crude. But I have to pause it just to take in the thing that I'm seeing and being like, "Oh my god, that's actually a TV show."
Yep.
It's insane. Charles, what do you think of The Boys? Are you caught up all the way?
No, I'm not caught up. I think I watched the first season and then moved him and got busy and different stuff. But I definitely want to pick it back up, watch season 2 and 3, so I can get caught up. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
We're on season 4 now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and there's also Gen V that you also need to watch Gen V, which is a spin-off that has ties into the new season.
I watched some of that too.
It is fantastic, yeah. We do have another slide here. Just to let people know, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan himself, is being cast in season 4 of The Boys. Yep. So you can imagine a show that already has every swearing under the sun. You now get to have that enjoying of hearing him go, "Oh shitty dog,"
yeah.
and just he's Negan. I watch him and he's Negan in this show. I can't take it out. He's Negan. Yep. He looks like him. He sounds like him. He talks like him.
Yeah, he talks like him. That slow, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Negan all the way. As soon as when he showed up, I was like, holy crap, it's going to get good now.
It is, yeah. And I've been saying that every episode for every season. It just blows me away. It's saying blowing me away is actually making me feel sick now after episode 1. Yep. You'll know if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh god, it's just one of the best TV shows ever made, bar probably one, which we're gonna get onto right now. Look at that segue. Randy, Charles. Instead, I'm not going to test Randy this time. Charles, can you name those characters left to right?
Blonde lady, the guy with the beard, the girl with the foot fetish, and Pippi Longstocking's long lost brother.
Correct.
All right, cool.
Yeah, don't ask me. I'm not good with
the inside out of the 80.
No, what do we got? We got Daenerys, right?
Yep.
No. Not Daenerys.
I know. Oh, you know me. I'm not good with names with the show. I love the show, but I am not good.
Rhaenyra.
Yeah, that's her. That's father and daughter. The next two.
Betty, Steve, Rebecca, and Legolas. Says Quick Draw.
Okay.
Good
Betty,
guesses.
Steve, Rebecca. Yeah.
It's Rhaenyra, Otto Hightower, Alicent Hightower, and Daddy Daemon Targaryen.
Yeah.
That's
Doctor
who that is. Guys, it is. How hyped are you for season 2?
I'm not wearing shoes. I'm so hyped. Yeah.
You're not wearing shoes?
I'm not wearing shoes. I'm really into it. I can't wait. I've been wanting to re-watch the first season. I'm going to actually start tomorrow.
Ooh.
Start tomorrow morning when I get out here, because I'll probably be in the garage by 5 a.m.
Oh.
So I'll be out here, and that gives me about 6 hours before the wrestling starts. So that's 6 episodes. I can watch wrestling and then finish it up Sunday morning if need be, or whatever, before Sunday night's live. So I'm super stoked for it. Super stoked.
Okay, Randy, how are you feeling for House of the Dragon? I know you watched it first time around. What are you thinking?
Oh, I can't wait. Put it this way: it's Father's Day, Sunday, and I done told my kids.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, and my kids were having a cookout. I done told them I got to be home by this time because House of the Dragon's coming on. So then they bumped the cookout for an hour earlier, so I make sure I get it home in time.
Nice.
Nice.
Listen here, children. I brought you in this world. You let Daddy watch his TV show.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Are you looking forward to it, Ryan? Or are you like ho hum about it?
No, I'm not really bothered. I was thinking of just watching Yoda talk to a wall for an hour each Sunday.
Oh, so you're gonna watch any Star Wars show?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, of course, bro. Like, this is my shit. House of the Dragon is just amazing. I cannot wait. I have been kind of silenced on the lead up to this, but that will all change as of tomorrow, and you will see later on when I explain what's coming. Yeah, I'm super hyped for it. I'm more excited though for all of my friends' reactions. Like, I'm so intertwined with a lot of people in YouTube world, and a lot of people know that I'm the Game of Thrones guy. I'm super hyped to see what those people's reactions are going to be like to this season, and to finally see some of these things actually happen. Because yeah, I may know it all. Yeah, I may have read the books, but that doesn't mean I know it all, because I'm not in Ryan Condal's pocket. I don't know what he's going to do on the screen. Some things in the book you cannot show on screen. It's just not possible. The show will get cancelled in 7 seconds if they show certain scenes on screen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like the rape of Sansa Stark was turned to black. You didn't see it, although you have seen it in other episodes with Rhaenyra and Daenerys and Drogon and things like that. But there's certain things that are going to happen, especially surrounding Blood and Cheese. As you all are aware, I've been saying the name Blood and Cheese for almost 12 months. And we're now here, probably 24 months actually, because we didn't get it last year. I'm super hyped for this show. I just cannot wait. I just hope it delivers, which I'm sure it will. And I hope people enjoy my breakdowns and come and hang out, and it's just good to be back. It feels good to be back and to be able to just let it all out. It's like I've been holding everything in so long, and I can finally just let it out. But then it all happens all over again, because if you don't know, yesterday HBO greenlit season 3, the day before the premiere of season 2. But guaranteed season 3 is coming, which is fucking amazing. If you're gonna ask me for my opinion on that, let's fucking go. We're getting season 3.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna say though, one of my favorite characters dies in season 3, and I'm not happy about it, and I'm gonna be very sad when it happens, and you'll all know about it when it happens. But going into that, I have one final question for you two. I know you're bad with names, so I will help you out as best I can. If you could have one person die and one person survive this season, who would you choose? I will not give spoilers. I will not give anything away. Just from anybody in the show, one person dies, one person stays alive. I want 2 names. Randy, I will help you with names if you need it.
Yeah, you're going to have to help me with names, because
okay.
I'm not good with names.
We have Daemon Targaryen and Rhaenyra. They're the main guys. We've got Alicent next to Daemon here. We've got Otto Hightower. We've got Kristen Cole, if you remember them. Yeah. Ooh, I'm not going to give you one, because obviously mine could be biased, because I already know.
So we're picking out of these 4, if any of them pass, who we would want to pass?
You can pick anybody at all from the entire show, but from these 4, if you to make it easier for you with names.
Well, Oh God, dude. I
would like Daemon to survive all the way to the end. Of course, none of these people are going to survive to the end, because we already know they all die.
Yeah,
Daenerys is the last Targaryen. So I would like Daemon to survive to the end, and personally would like I would like to see Laris, the clubfoot guy. I would like to see him die as quick as episode 1 of season 2. Like, I can't stand the guy.
That's that's the foot guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, him. I would like to see go.
Okay.
And the
Do you like
father.
Aegon with the one eye?
No, I would like to see
No?
him go, but I don't see him going soon. You know, let's see.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's hard.
So if you pick Laris, the clubfoot guy to die because you don't
Yep.
like him, right?
Yep. Right.
Who do you really like that you want to stay alive?
The queen, or not the queen.
1, 2,
What's her
3, or
name?
4.
1.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you would like Rhaenyra to stay alive. So you are, by that definition, I'm going to say you're Team Black. You're on Rhaenyra's side. You're not on Alicent's side.
No.
Okay, interesting. That was where I was going with this. Just to try to figure out if you were Team Green or Team Black. Charles,
Yeah.
do you have 2 names?
Yeah, Christian Cole dies.
Ooh, he was your
And,
favorite in season 1.
Yeah, he was. And Cornelius, my boy with the dreads, he lives.
Corlys Velaryon. Okay,
Yes.
interesting. And what color house do you sit with? Are you Team Rhaenyra or Team Alicent going into season 2?
It's hard for me to say Alicent because I don't like Otto. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I don't like Otto Hightower. I'm going to have to say Rhaenyra.
So you're on Rhaenyra's side.
Yeah.
Okay. See, for me, it's kind of weird to pick a side because when I look at it, it's like in the first episode of the season, we see Viserys telling a young Rhaenyra that the dragons are an illusion, that we control them. We don't control the dragons; it's an illusion. The dragons control it. They do what they want, and then that's foreshadowed in the final episode when Rhaegar takes the chomp and does what she wants to do, what her rider says. So I'm kind of on the fence because nobody technically started this. It was a dragon that was uncontrolled.
Mm-hmm.
So going into season 2, my biggest thing is, what does Aemond do? Does Aemond get back there and say, yes, I killed Viserys? Or does he say, I had no control of my dragon? Which one is more shameful as a dragon rider? That's the question that I'm going to leave people with. I'm not going to give the answer to.
Yeah. I think we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, just to have a thought on that going into it. That's definitely not a spoiler. But tomorrow might be full of spoilers because that's about it for the slideshows, and that's probably it for the live stream, guys. We are going to go around the room, find out what's going on each of our channels, and then we're going to get out of here and bid everybody a fond farewell. Charles, what's the thing behind you? First of all, I haven't seen this combat thing. This is new.
This is a comic book that was blown up and then framed. It's just a cover. I bought it at the con last year and completely forgot I even had it. Cleaned it up and decided to hang it up. I just think it's a really cool Sergeant Snorkel cover. It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it stands out. It's really nice. I
And
like it. What do you have coming up this week?
We got not Horseman. Jeez. Let's chat on Tuesday night. We'll be talking some charities. We had a really, really good show last Tuesday. If you guys didn't check it out, go back and watch the replay. It was a great night. We had a record number of people there. We thank you guys all for that. I'll be dropping a video on my new venture channel tomorrow for that content. Probably dropping some kind of mystery box because I have a bunch of them sitting here for Papa Missouri. Maybe tomorrow or Sunday, probably Sunday. And then just getting ready for the con next week, man. I'm not lying when I say I've spent more time in this garage this week than I have in my own house. After work and stuff, and we're getting there. I'm starting to finish stuff up, box it up. This coming week, I got to start pricing pops and sodas and stuff, and figure out what I have, because I have so much different stuff. But hoping for a great weekend next weekend, and yeah, that's about it. So,
Nice.
watch some
I like it.
watch some wrestling.
Busy week.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to definitely get you into some AEW as well. We watch the WWE a lot, but we don't tend to watch AEW as often.
Yeah,
I think you might like some of the storylines in there. They've got some of the old wrestlers over there, so
okay.
it's definitely an interesting show. Sometimes it's just not WWE. It's not the polished thing that you've probably been used to, but it's it's good. It's good. Randy, what have you got coming up this week? Anything you want to share with us? Anything you want to plug or anything like that? Feel free.
Yeah, I don't know what I got coming up. Hopefully, I'll have a video. I didn't make one this week. Drop Thursday. Something is going to drop Thursday. That's for sure. But what? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's where I'm struggling. I'm struggling to figure out content for me right now.
I feel you, brother. I really will.
Yeah. But yeah, so there'll be something, whether it's a reaction video or mystery box opening, it'll be something. Something's going to drop this Thursday. Nice. I got to, because I missed last Thursday or this Thursday.
Cool. Yeah, no, I like it. Can you believe we're already halfway through the year? It's the 15th day of the 6th month. Yeah, it's basically halfway.
Yeah, you're right.
It's gone so fast.
Yeah,
it's gone so fast. Regarding myself, kind of like Randy, I was going to put a video out on the Ryan Milky 14 channel. I don't know what I would put out. I don't know how long it would even take me to find the idea to come up with something right now. I don't know. But as you all know, I've been working on another channel behind the scenes. I mentioned it last week how I wasn't going to share the name of the channel just because I wanted to grow it organically in the correct community. Well, I'm pleased to say that I've already put up 3 20-minute long videos that are gaining traction, gaining views. I already have 13 subscribers in less than 7 days, which to me is blow my mind, because I've been stuck at 660 something on this channel for what feels like a year. So to gain 13 on a new venture in a week feels uplifting and feels really cool. And I think I said to the boys backstage, I've uploaded 3 videos this week and 3 shorts on this new channel, and I feel like I've done nothing. It's just come so effortlessly and so easy, and it feels amazing. So I'm probably going to be concentrating more over on that channel. Again, if people would like to know what the channel is, all you got to do is reach out to me and be genuinely honest about your reasons to wanting it, because I don't want you to subscribe to it just because you like who I am as a creator, as a person. I want you to also subscribe to the channel because you're interested in the content and interested in the wrestling stuff. Want to have your voice heard and are willing to participate in things that I ask people to participate in, because that's what it's all about. It's about building the community, and we'll go from there. Like right now, I'm on a daily upload kick. I know the channel's been out a week, but I'm currently on a 4-day streak of daily uploads. Wrestling never stops. So I could just keep doing daily uploads and grow the hell out of this thing, and we'll see where it goes after 6 months. But, if you want to join the ride, reach out and I'll give you the keys to the track, basically. And Eagle Eye viewers might have already caught it. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, stay tuned for more, obviously. It'll be fun. I don't know where we'll be next week. We will figure that out backstage after the live, and we'll let you guys know as quick as possible. So stay tuned to our socials over on Mystery Madness Collectibles, Pop in Missouri, and Ryan Milky 14, all on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You might even find pictures of Randy's feet on OnlyFans if you dig hard enough. But I That's about it, really. Boys, anything for the good in the order before we get out of here?
I just want to remind everybody that we're all here for the same thing. We're all here just to hang out, chat, be humanly towards each other. Don't tear each other down just because we may be different. We may not get along today. That doesn't mean we can't help each other tomorrow.
Yep.
So.
Well said. Very well said.
I agree.
There's Milky looking around the room at where all his followers have gone. Don't know where they all went.
That's not how the Force works.
Yeah, well, guys, I think that is the end of the stream. Again, I'm just looking into the chat and say goodnight to everybody. There's too many of you here to mention. Simon Crook, you do get a mention, though, because you just came in at the last minute and said hello to everybody. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. We are just getting out of here. If you want to click the rewind button, though, you can definitely check out our reactions and predictions to Clash at the Castle for WWE. We also talk about The Boys, The Acolyte, and House of the Dragon. So, yeah, definitely catch us on the rewind. NC Collector Wars, good night. Quick Draw, good night. Everybody else in the chat, good night. The Horseman love you. The Horseman thank you. And we will see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.